So where do we find Uther at the beginning of the third series?
Lost, desolate. He's completely lost. I mean, he basically he's spent a year looking for his ward, and he's not given up, and he's become slightly OCD about the whole thing, really, and probably not much fun to live with. Well, he's probably never been much fun to live with, but worse now, I'd say.
Okay, and so what is his relationship with Morgana like when she returns?
Well, basically, he's very happy she's back. Very, very pleased she's back, and it's very sweet and very touching. And he feels that there's some making up to do, I think, especially when she seems to respond. Without saying very much, everything is not all that it seems, on any level, at all.
Now, his relationship with Arthur has seen a lot of ups and downs as well throughout the two series.
He's a wayward son.
And they came to blows at one point as well.
They did.
You sort of hinted before that maybe that episode would be followed up in this third series. Can you tell us anything about that? What happens with those two?
The chickens are coming home to roost. That's pretty much Uther's theme throughout the third season. It's all coming home to roost, and the chickens aren't happy.
So, in terms of fan reaction to Merlin, what's your experience been like with Merlin?
It's been great.
Fans?
I mean, it's sold to something like 180 territories throughout the world, and it's huge. And it's really, I mean, the fan mail I'm getting now is I mean, it's always, you know, Buffy was worldwide as well, but it's really nice to sort of, the stuff to be coming through. I got something from Japan the other day, which I've not had before, which is really nice. It's great. We did Comic-Con a few weeks ago, which was fabulous. Really, really, really nice response. You know, the Americans are all on board. Now that sci-fi's got it, it seems to be, it's found its slot, its genre. Everybody knows it, and it's good. It's good. It's reaching the market that it should. It's basically it's a family audience, but it goes right the way down to about 6, up to about, I don't know, 96 or whatever. I'm really, really pleased that the audience has taken it to its bosom, and now, as Katie was saying, this season it started to really plug all the bits, all the bits of the legend that we know are beginning to really start to find their place throughout the storyline. So within the arc, a lot of things develop. There are a lot of those moments of, oh, that's how that's going to, how it finds its way in, which is, I think, everyone welcomes. It's a great part of the Merlin storytelling device, and it's great. It really works well.
Okay. Now, obviously, eventually, the way the story goes, Arthur will become king. So how do you...
Not if I've got anything to do. I'm sticking.
So how do you personally what are your suspicions as to what is coming up in Uther's future? How do you think maybe he will fall?
He's got enough enemies. I'm sure somebody will pop him off, but we'll see. I don't know. Who knows? He might become a hermit somewhere. It's in the lap of, I was going to say in the lap of gods, but it's not really. It's in the lap of Johnny and Julian, who are the producers. But yes, suffice it to say, somewhere before Arthur has to become king, I must be absent. But I tell you what, the first 2 episodes are, I haven't seen the final cuts, but they are epic. I mean, it seriously is film on TV. It's a movie, and I think it's full credit to the production team that that we are creating such beautiful shows. I mean, this is TV. This is like Saturday evening TV, and it's big stuff. And it's really, really beautifully shot, beautifully designed, and there's some lovely performances. Really, really nice stuff.
And without giving too much away, can you tell us what was the most exciting scene that you filmed for this series?
There was a fairly cool bit of there's the odd siege here and there, and it basically watching a fireball, a literal fireball about 6 to 8 foot across, pelting into the square in Pierrefonds was fairly cool.